Alright, so today try to take off the fuel pump on the cacahuate. There he is. So we're gonna try to replace the fuel pump today. I got lifetime warranty. So what I'm gonna do is just take this one out, call whatever AutoZone has it, and replace that joint. So I'm gonna show you right now when I get to the back. Okay, what I did right now, I moved the back seat. So the back seat looks. So what I'm gonna do is, there's a fuel pump in here, inside. I have to remove these, how many screws are there? About 6, 7. Then it should just be inside the fuel pump. Let me check it out. Give you guys a little glimpse. So I got my toolbox. I just get a screwdriver, Phillips head. I believe that's it. So what I'm gonna do is, gotta disconnect this right here for sure. Disconnect all this and just, let's see how it is after I unscrew. Alright, so what I did and I recommend is, if you have screws like this, you don't want to risk, it's old, especially if you have an old car, you don't want to risk, stripping these. So if it's a bolt like this, I would recommend using a socket, and it should just slip right on and screw. Like I already bolted those off, so that's free. Pretty much can screw it off like by hand now. So I just go all around. You don't have to worry about stripping. You gotta be delicate with these old cars. From experience, old bolts, at least if you're gonna do something, I would recommend WD-40, some type of lubricant. But these are fine, these are small, ain't too bad. And it's frequently that, it's not a shocker that I gotta replace the fuel pump. So the screws are kind of not too hard to take off. All right, so let me unloosen these. We'll check it out. All right, just unscrew. This is the pump, the gas pump right here. Check it out. Let's just go replace it. Go take it out of the so again, not working. I got a lifetime warranty, so I should get a new one. Remember, clips like this, save them in the bag. So save the screws. Make sure everything's perfect. No gas is leaking as well. I checked the gas, a little bit leak first, but so far it's good. I think it will be fine. Shouldn't leak nothing more. So I'm gonna just take this little clip, make sure everything's saved, because I'm gonna just take this whole mechanism to AutoZone, because I shouldn't need the fuel pump. I don't really need this, but fuck it. Alright guys, I came to AutoZone all the way to LA just to get this fuel pump. So it wasn't too far. In total, it was probably like a 30-minute drive to get this thing. Now we're going home. Alright, I just got all the parts. So now I just gotta put them back. We got my bumper. We got that new bumper. So now we just, pretty much connected everything back together how it came. So now we just, put it exactly how everything came from. Just put it back in there. Okay, now make sure everything's, aligned good. Everything's, tight. Everything's good. Nothing's gonna loosen up. Everything's connected. Okay, everything looks good. So now all we gotta do is just simply put it back in there. This is the new fuel pump. Just this right here, and that's all we needed to get. I got some new gaskets and all that, but I'll just leave. It still looks good though, the one I have on. So now we just simply put it back in there. Nice and slow. You don't want to knock something out. So let me just connect it. So now I just want to get a screw. I want to line it up just so nothing can move like it did right now. The gasket just moved. Let's see, where's this at? Okay. Let's see real quick. The gasket. Gaskets right. What the fuck? Okay, it's right there. Right there. It's like this right on here. Another screw. You want to just put the top screw in the top two right now. Just get everything aligned. I'm gonna crank up this bad boy. I'll hit you up right now. Everything's pretty aligned now. You want to just have full rolling. So we gotta just screw everything on by hand first. You know, you want to make sure everything's not stripped. Like I said, it's an old car. And then we can just connect everything back together. And then try to fire it up. So just hand screw. I would recommend hand bolt everything back on. Don't need to use the tools yet until you know you make sure that they're screwed on pretty good by hand, and then you want to go in with the ratchet. Now, like I said, you just want to tighten it. You want to check everyone. You want to go like at a star. You know, make sure they're nice and tighted. You don't want to go too crazy tight too. Just enough until you know feel like feel some tension, because you don't want to strip these for sure. You want to go little by little. So everything's connected. Just got to connect this wire and everything. Just connect it right there, and then try to fire this thing up, and it will hit you up right now. Orale, we're gonna have moment of truth now. I'm gonna pop the key in here. Okay, we hear that fuel pump now. You can hear that, baby. So I'm gonna just pump some gas. Let's fire this thing up. One more. One more. Okay, we're gonna just give it some gas. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna throw some gas in the carburetor. Trying to make this thing spark up. Because that's how I've been sparking it up lately. So that's how it's gonna be. So we just open this thing up. I can hear that fucking fuel pump now. It probably needs a little help for right now. Ah, shit. A little gas on it. A little rush. Alright, we're gonna just crank this baby up. Yeah, it had some trouble turning on. Gotta, you know, work the peanut. You gotta work them up. Yeah, he sounded nice. La fuel pump, a ver cómo se está yendo. Tell you right now, everything's back on. Alright, like always, so I was having some complications and on Cacahuate. And you gotta check all the time if your hoses, there's some hoses that are kind of loose. There was some gas out, so that's why it wasn't starting up really good. It wasn't running good. So I had to make sure everything's, you know, there's some other wires just loose out. You know, it's sounding alright, it's sounding good. Let's see if I have to do any more tune-ups. Check it out to make sure everything's tight. So far it's sounding alright right now. Alright, let's see when we come back.